Hello! I am back filming the Wave box today. I'm so excited. I've already had a little peek inside because I just got it delivered and I couldn't wait. I'm actually just about to go to the hairdressers. What time is it? In about half an hour. And it's the first time I've ever gone to the hairdressers in over 10 years. Every other time I've got my hair done, well, I've not had my hair done at all in about 5 years maybe. So very nerve-wracking, which is why my hair is all brushed and straightened today. I'm getting blonde highlights and I'm getting it cut, and yeah, I've not had that done in a really long time. So I feel like this box has come at just the right time because I'm going to take a couple of these things with me in my bag, just as little calming things. Just knowing these things are there, it just feels like this box has come at the exact right time, which is just classic Wave box. I honestly absolutely love this box. If this is my first video you're watching of these, I have done 2 other unboxings of the Wave box, and the Wave box is a self-care subscription box. So every month you can subscribe, and every month they will send you a self-care package box filled with loads of different things. They're a small independent company, and a lot of the products they use are also small independent companies, so it's just supporting so many people. The box is designed for people with anxiety, panic, OCD, which is all the kind of things that I suffer with. So like I've said before, the reason I love this box is because I feel like most self-care boxes are aimed at people with depression. And while this box covers that, its main focus feels like it's panic and anxiety, which is, I feel like, rare. I've never come across another self-care box that's main focus is anxiety and panic attacks, which is what I have, and I know a lot of you guys have. So that's why I really love this box. So I'm going to get right into it because I really want to have a look. Firstly, comes with the gorgeous letter that's been sealed with their stamp, and I just think that's a really special start to the box. It also has their song of the month, which is just another really nice little touch. Go Where the Love Is by, is it Eddie or Edie Brickell? I was introduced to this song by a close family member, and I thought it was perfect for this month, as it is all about being with the people who love and treat you kindly. Your inner circle of people is so important, and being around those who care for you and bring you joy is integral. Remember to keep your circle full of lovely people just like you. Going into the actual products we've got, it's kind of like a lucky dip, this thing. First we have the You've Got This notebook, and oh my god, this is so lovely. I love that also because it's Wave box. All of their products are usually themed around the theme of waves and beach and sea. For them it's like the ebb and flow of the tides, but for me, I live right next to the beach, and it was actually the first place I could go after my agoraphobia was really bad, so it's just a really kind of special touch for me. But this has been handmade. On the back it says Wave, and on the front it has a little surfer in the sea and it says You've Got This. I think that's really gorgeous. And actually, this is a very good sized notebook, but also thickness wise it's a really good sized notebook, and it's all lined, so that's perfect. What I might use this for, and what would be nice if any of you are subscribed to this box as well, maybe we could use it all together as for the same thing. And if you'd like to do that, let me know. But I would quite like to every day write 1, 2, 3, 5, however many things I did that I accomplished that day, or things that I enjoyed about that day. I'm not sure which one yet, whether I should do accomplishments or things I enjoyed about that day, but I'd really like to do that, and if you would like to take part in that, talk to me on Instagram or on YouTube or whatever, and maybe we can do it together. I like that idea. And they have said, we've created an inspirational notebook for you to jot down anything you wish, from worries to add to your ebb and flow box, or simply your weekly shopping list. This book is for you, and a reminder that you have control. Like a surfer, you are doing great at riding the waves of mental health. Absolutely love that idea. I think that's absolutely the best. Next we have something that I've never seen before, so this is a really unique thing. It's a tissue holder that comes along with this lavender essential oil. So, Wave tissue holder and oil. The signature Wave tissue holder comes in a variety of patterns reflecting the Wave ideology. Filled with any standard tissue packet and used with the accompanying aromatherapy oil, they are a discreet tool to combat feelings of anxiety and worry, especially when out and about. Keep in the Wave bag, a rucksack, a pocket, or handbag. By the way, the Wave bag is here. This is what we got last month, so if you didn't get last month's one, this is what we got. Simply put a few drops of the oil onto the tissue and sniff throughout the day to help calm an overactive and nervous mind. The oil can also be added to a hot bath and inhaled to relax your body and mind. This is the kind of thing that my therapist would actually have an idea of doing. Like, this is an actual, like, this really feels like a therapy technique. Like, I just think that's amazing. So these little tissue holders open like that. You can put any, like, the normal size tissues in it, and basically what they're saying you could do is you could take a tissue, put some drops on it. Whenever you're feeling really anxious, you can take it out and smell it. And actually, it's been known that having things like that, having safety, comfort things in your bag when you go out and do something you're anxious about is really helpful. It's like having a grounding thing. It's like having a little friend that's helping you. So I think this is a really good idea, and something that's really special. I just think I've never seen that before, and I just really like the idea. Also, on another note, I have really bad allergies. I'm allergic to pretty much everything, and so it's nice to have some tissues in a special little package. I just think that's great, so I'm definitely going to be using that. And on another note, this is perfect. I've just run out of bath bombs, and I have decided maybe I can't buy bath bombs as much as I have been, because I have to pay for rent and bills and stuff these days. So this is going to be really useful and great, because I've been having just plain baths with just water, which is fine, but it's not that fun, and lavender is one of my favourite scents. So literally this would last for so many baths. It's like a proper full-size thing, and it's from Nakura, the brand Nakura. So I'm really happy with that. That's so great. Number 3, we have the Worry Stone. Let me fish this out. Got it. We think this simple little stone is a perfect way to aid a feeling of calm. Put the stone in the palm of your hand and rotate or squeeze away your worries. Others find it helpful to press it into your pressure points in your hand to provide a physical, tactile relief. Top tip, pop them in the fridge for a lovely cooling sensation on the skin. This is exactly what I was saying with the tissues. It's really nice having aids with you out and about, and I love the idea of this Worry Stone so much. I think it's great. So it's a little love heart shaped stone in a little Worry Stone bag, and I actually do this, I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I actually do this when I'm walking along the street. Sometimes I pick the leaves off bushes just to have something to rub and something to, like, dig my nails into. So this is literally exactly the kind of thing that I need. How do they know? So I think the way I would use this is put it in my hand, and what I really like to do is squeeze something really hard when I'm really anxious, but also rub it with my thumb really hard like that. So maybe you could use this in loads of different ways as well. Like, you could use it as an anxiety and panic tool to have it in your hand and squeeze really hard, but you could also have it as something that you maybe use to set intentions with. So for the day, you could hold it and think about your intentions for the day, or you could do it at night time, think about your intentions for the next day, that kind of thing. But I'm going to use this, genuinely use this. And that's another thing with this box. Like I've said before, this isn't like an ad, so I don't need to say nice things about it, but genuinely, in other boxes before, there's things that I've gotten that I probably won't actually use. But I feel like everything in these boxes that I get, I will 100% use. Which leads me on to the next thing, which is 100% my favourite thing, that is going to be so useful for the hairdressers, and that is the Wave ring. So this signature Wave ring was created specifically for Wave boxes, and is designed to provide you with a physical reminder that you are never alone. The ring is completely adjustable and unisex to fit on any finger of your choice. In times of panic or when feeling alone, you know that we at Wave are here for you. That actually, for some reason, that made me kind of feel a bit emotional. I think because it's nice to think. Sometimes I think when I'm doing something really scary, I feel like I want to do it for I know this sounds really cringy and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's because I'm on YouTube and Instagram talking about my mental health, but I kind of feel like I want to do these things not only for myself, but also for everybody that has agoraphobia or anxiety. So this is what the ring looks like. On one side, it's kind of like a curled, don't know if you can properly see that, but on one side it's like a kind of curled effect, and on the other side it's like an actual wave. Don't know if you can see it properly, but I don't know which finger I'd wear this on either, and my fingers are a bit... so that's the best thing about this as well. That's the best thing about this as well, is if you've got slightly smaller fingers, you can push it together, and if you've got slightly bigger fingers, you can pull it apart a little bit. I may not surprise you to know, but slightly bigger fingers, oh my god. I absolutely, one, I just really like it as a ring. I think it's a really pretty ring. But what it represents is really, really, really special to me. Really special. And I just genuinely think this is one of the best things I've had in the boxes, because it's meaningful, and I've never had a meaningful piece of jewellery. And obviously Felicity, who does the boxes, she really thought this through, but this is probably the most meaningful piece of jewellery I've ever had, and I'm actually going to wear this all the time, and I just think it's really, really lovely and special, so I'm so happy with that. And lastly, of course, we need to have some tea. Happy and Calm Duo. This duo is a perfect way to add to your water intake both morning and evening. We recommend kickstarting your day with the Happy tea for an uplifting boost to your mood, then settle down to the Calm tea when you're feeling overwhelmed and out of sorts. There's nothing a cup of tea can't help to fix. So, again, we're in with the Tea Pigs, which is so exciting. Tea Pigs are a really nice brand of tea. So we have the Happy tea, which is uplifting tea, and this has herbal fruit and spice infusion with lemon and apple flavouring. So I'm really excited to try that one. And the other one is the Calm tea, relaxing tea, which is an infusion with natural lemon and lime flavourings. So they both sound so good, and actually I want to properly give these a try and see what they do for me. They both smell really, really good. So I might try this tomorrow morning, because tomorrow is a Friday, and if you might know that Fridays I tend to have a bit of a tough time on Fridays, so I might start my day off with this, and when I start to feel anxious, if I start to feel anxious, I might have a cup of this. But I think that it's a really nice idea that they're trying to help us with our water intake as well. Guys, this box has been very special, particularly the ring. I just think this is going to be, I've always wanted a piece of jewellery or something that's on my being that I can look at and be like, I have anxiety and panic disorder, and I boss life, and I also have all my friends that have anxiety and panic disorder on the internet, because honestly it's a very, very special thing that I feel like we have on this platform, and I just think this is really special. And also the Worry Stone I'm really, really, really excited about, and I think this is the kind of thing that, say I'm walking from one place to another and I'm really anxious, I can just hold this in my hand and really squeeze it. And I like the idea of the pressure points, maybe using it as like a massage kind of thing on your hand as well. And also loved the oil. I also just loved everything in this box. I thought it was a really great box. So if you're interested in receiving this box every month, then I will leave the website for Wave down below. It's definitely my favourite self-care box I've ever used. So thank you so much to Wavebox again for kindly gifting me this. I'm just so happy with what I've got today. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!